Bob Marley told us, emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. It was a song, but do you understand it was an instruction? Mental slavery is not about chains you can see, it's about chains in your mind, beliefs they planted, fears they weaponized, dreams they sold you that were never yours. And I'm here to break those chains. My name is Stacy, and we're here to deliver truth that heals and messages that free. Today I'm sharing with you 10 truths that will change your life. Not might change, will change. But only if you're ready to see what they've been hiding. Only if you're brave enough to question everything you were taught. If you're ready for that, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you won't see the world the same way again. Let's begin. So, here's truth number one. They never wanted you free. The system was never designed for your freedom. It was designed for your management. They told you if you work hard, you'll succeed. If you get an education, you'll prosper. If you follow the rules, you'll be rewarded. The system needs workers, not thinkers, consumers, not creators, people desperate enough to accept any conditions, but comfortable enough not to revolt. Look around. You work harder than your grandparents. You're more educated, more productive, yet you're poor, more stressed, less free. That's not an accident. That's the design. They need you in debt so you can't leave your job. They need you distracted so you don't organize. They need you exhausted so you don't resist. Every institution you were taught to trust, government, media, education, corporations, they're all working together, not for you, on you. And the first step to freedom is seeing the cage. You see it? Truth number two. Your history was stolen to steal your power. They lied about your history so you'd forget your power. They taught you that your ancestors were just slaves, helpless, powerless, defeated. But they never told you what your ancestors built before they were stolen. The kingdoms, the knowledge, the civilizations that existed when Europe was still in the Dark Ages. They never told you how your ancestors survived in the Middle Passage. The strongest souls who refused to break even in the belly of those ships. That's even part of the story for real. They never told you how they created language, music, revolution, and freedom from nothing but will and spirit. You came from that, not from weakness, from warriors who survived what should have killed them and built nations with their bare hands. They erased that history because if you knew who you really are, you'd be ungovernable. If you knew the power in your bloodline, you wouldn't accept minimum wage for maximum effort. If you remembered what your ancestors overcame, you'd know that this little system is nothing compared to what you've already survived. So they told you you're descended from victims because victims ask for permission. Warriors take what's theirs. Which are you? So truth number three, consciousness threatens everything they built. Yeah? A conscious mind is their greatest threat. They don't fear your anger. They're prepared for riots. They have systems for that police, military, propaganda that turns public and protesters. What they fear is conscious, awake, People who see through the game and refuse to play anymore. And when you wake up, you stop consuming their poison and calling it food. When you wake up, you stop working yourself to death for their profit. When you wake up, you stop believing their news, their politicians, their promises. When you wake up, you become self sufficient. You grow your own food, you teach your own children, you build your own community, and a self sufficient people cannot. That's why they flood your life with distractions, social media entertainment, manufacturing crises to keep you afraid, anything to keep you asleep. But you're watching this video, which means you're already waking up. And once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. They're terrified, and they should be. Number 4, your division is their victory. They need you fighting each other so you never fight them. Red party, green party, left, right. They gave you teams to belong to and told you the enemy on the other side is your enemy. And while you're screaming at your neighbor over politics, they're robbing both of you. Your neighbor who votes different, they're struggling like you, working 3 jobs like you, can't afford rent like you, watching their children's future just disappear like you. But they convinced you he's the problem, she's the enemy, when the real enemy is laughing at both of you from their mansions built on your division. The elites, they're united. They work together. They protect each other. They profit together. While you're divided by race, class, politics, religion, whatever keeps you separated. A united people is unstoppable. That's why they'll do anything to keep you divided. Stop fighting your reflection. Turn around, see who's actually taken from you. Then stand beside your brother and sister, regardless of how they vote, and face the real enemy together. That's revolution. Everything else is distraction. Truth number 5. You are what you consume. They poison the food and you're eating dead 3 times a day. Your body is not a trash can, but that's how they want you to treat it. Processed food stripped of nutrients, chemicals, you can't pronounce, lab created substitutes for what grows from the earth. And it's not just making you physically sick, it's making you sick mentally, spiritually, energetically. When your body is toxic, your thoughts become toxic. Anger, depression, anxiety, confusion. When your gut is inflamed, your mind is inflamed. When you're consuming low vibration food, dead food, chemical food, you become low vibration, energy, consciousness, low resistance to control. They need you depleted, too tired to think, too sick to fight, too foggy to see clearly. But here's what they don't tell you. Real food heals. Food from the earth. Fruits, vegetables, herbs, whole grains. Those raise your frequency, clears your mind, strengthen your spirit. Your consciousness is connected to your consumption, believe it or not. You want to think clearly? Eat living food. You want to feel powerful? Feed your body what it's designed for, not what was designed to destroy it. Change your diet and watch your entire life change. All right, so truth number 6. Fear is their weapon. Courage is yours. They've weaponized your fear to keep you compliant. Fear of poverty, fear of judgment, fear of being different, fear of standing alone, fear of what happens when you step out of line. That fear keeps you quiet, manageable, obedient. But here's what they don't want you to know. On the other side of that fear is the most dangerous version of you, the version that can't be bought, can't be threatened, can't be broken, the version that speaks truth even when everyone else is silent, the version that stands up even when standing alone, the version that says no to their system and yes to freedom, no matter the cost. Feel the fear. I'm not telling you to be reckless, but I'm telling you walk through it anyway, because your power lives on the other side of your fear. And they know that. That's why they keep you afraid. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and moving forward anyway. That's your weapon. Use it. Truth number 7. Discipline is freedom. Real freedom is discipline. You think you're free because you can eat whatever you want, sleep whenever you want, do whatever you want. That's not freedom. That's addiction disguised as choice. Real freedom is discipline over your body. Saying no to poison even when it's everywhere. Choosing life even when death is convenient. Your lack of discipline with your body creates lack of discipline in your mind. And an undisciplined mind accepts anything. Yep. Tolerates anything. Becomes anything they want you to be. So discipline your diet. Watch discipline flow into your finances, your relationships, your work, your purpose. Discipline your thoughts. Watch how you stop accepting disrespect, dysfunction, and degradation. Discipline your spirit and watch how you become unshakable. They want you undisciplined, chaotic, reactive, controllable. Be the opposite. Be disciplined. Be intentional. Be free. Truth number 8. Truth over comfort. Truth is not convenient. It doesn't make you popular. It won't get you promoted in their system. It won't keep fake friends around. Truth isolates you from the herd. And that's exactly why most people run from it. But you were not put here to be comfortable. You were put here to be free. And freedom demands you stand in truth even when you stand alone, especially when you stand alone. The people who changed the world were never the comfortable ones. They were the ones who chose truth over, well, justice over popularity, freedom over safety. Yeah, it's lonely sometimes. Yes, people will call you crazy, difficult, too much. Let them. Those words only work on people still seeking approval from their oppressors. You're done asking permission. You're done explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Stand in your truth, unapologetically, completely. That's power they can't take. Truth number 9. Healing is rebellion. In a system designed to keep you sick, healing is rebellion. Every time you choose real food over processed poison, rebellion. Every time you grow your own vegetables, rebellion. Every time you heal your body naturally instead of popping their pills, rebellion. Every time you think for yourself instead of consuming their propaganda, rebellion. They built an entire empire on your sickness, your dependence, your ignorance, your division. Your health threatens their profits. Your self sufficiency threatens their control. Your consciousness threatens their system. So heal unapologetically, radically, completely. Heal your body, heal your mind, heal your spirit, heal your community. Watch how your healing inspires others to heal. Watch how your freedom gives others permission to be free. That's revolution. Not with weapons, with wellness, with consciousness, with love. Heal yourself. Help others heal. Watch the system panic. Truth number 10. You're the one you've been waiting for. No one is coming to save you, not the government, not the politician, not the leader. The system will not fix itself. The oppressors will not free you willingly. The change you're waiting for will not arrive on its own. You are the one you've been waiting for. Your consciousness, your courage, your discipline, your healing, your voice, your action. The revolution starts with you. Then it spreads to your family, your community, your nation. But it starts with you. You taking responsibility for your own liberation. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for someone else to go first. Plant the garden, start the healing, speak the truth, build the community, break the chains. Now, not tomorrow, now. Your ancestors survived impossible odds so you could have this moment. Don't waste it waiting. The time is now. The person is you. Rise. So these are the 10 truths, and they're just the beginning. If this resonated with you, if something shifted inside you watching this, then you're a part of the awakening, and I need you to do something. First, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, because I'm dropping truths like this regularly, messages designed to wake you up, heal you, and set you free. And second, share this video. Send it to someone who needs to hear, post it, let it spread. The algorithm doesn't want you to see this content, so we have to move it ourselves. One share at a time. And third, take action in your own life. Pick one truth from this video and implement it this week. Change your diet, grow something, speak truth to someone, discipline one area of your life. Just start. And finally, we're not just talking about freedom, we're living it. And right now, Jamaica Rising Beyond is supporting families devastated by Hurricane Melissa. We're providing emergency relief, rebuilding homes, and helping other people rise beyond this crisis. If this message moved you, if you believe in liberation and healing, support the mission. Donation link is in the description, and every dollar goes directly to families in need. Remember, we rise together or we stay down divided. I'm rising. Join me. Truth that heals. Messages that free. And I'll see you next time.